All right, we are loaded. We got a little 318G John Deere skid steer. We are signed out. We got everything secured. Now we're just doing a little U-turn here. So we can get on out of here. Hey, Margaret Storage, welcome back. Sorry, camera got a little bit too hot. That's one of the big downsides with the GoPro. It gets a little too hot, it shuts down. No, it was on my side. You don't have to worry about that. So now we are making our way . It is now, what time is it now? It is 4 p.m. We got 220 miles to go to our delivery and pickup. So we are not going to be doing much more than anything else today. I'm not going to run down the road and want to have to pay for something, and I'm just not doing that. So we are heading on out. So we're going right up the road here just a little bit, about 5 miles to Interchange Road, where we're going to pull into the Pilot Flying J there. I said this little thing doesn't weigh hardly anything, so starting off in 7th gear. So unfortunately, we did not get a load until a few minutes before 12 o'clock today. Then I had to, lay out my route because, see, they even named the name for me. So like I said, we had to figure out which load we were going to pick up first, where we're going to go second, third, fourth, and fifth, and plan out the route to make it as efficient as possible. Not be fuel the necessary as profitable as possible. Linda Barker, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't see if I didn't see the last. You know, like getting here. But we are pretty much done for the day. You know, we had to drive about 160 miles to get here. It was through a lot of the back roads and, you know, a lot of small towns like Dunkirk and Kenton, Mount Victory, Ohio. A lot of back road stuff. So we always had to slow down to like 35 miles an hour. You ain't gonna hit that curb, and I think we're okay with that. There we go. So we are taking this little John Deere 318G skid steer and we're going to take that out to Harmony, Pennsylvania. We'll deliver that tomorrow. We have about 220 miles to get there. I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm not going to stress about it. There tomorrow, and then once I deliver the dealer tomorrow, we will also loads. Right onto I-270 south toward I-70. We're going to pick up 2 loads at that same John Deere dealer, going to 2 different places. From there, we're going to back into Ohio, out of Pennsylvania, a little bit north of Pittsburgh. Hey, Pete Dog, how you doing? So, like I said, once we leave New Harmony, Pennsylvania, we're heading up to Brunswick, Ohio. We're picking up 1 piece there. Then we're heading down to Cincinnati, the other side of the state, north to south. We're going to head down to Cincinnati, pick up 1 piece there. And then that makes all the 4 pieces we got to pick up after we deliver this one. We're heading out we're going to head out to Kansas for 2 loads. And we're heading into Nebraska for 2 loads. I'm doing it! Jiminy crickets! You live in Brunswick. Cool beans. If you go to my About tab, it'll give you my email, thisTruckersLife@gmail. Maybe we can meet up for a quick lunch or something. Or maybe even a dinner. Well, let's see if we can meet up there, Linda. Always enjoy meeting my fellow YouTubers. So like I said, we are making our way over here to this pilot here at Interchange Boulevard, I believe it's called. I've been to this one time previously, just passing through, not really stopping at it, but we're going to stop at it for the night tonight. I don't foresee a problem getting a parking lot since it's only 4 o'clock. But like I said, I'm not going to drive into the night. I mean, just because I get a late start, just because I get a late start doesn't mean I'm going to, drive on into the night. I don't like doing that. Getting an early start before the sun rises, I have no problem with that. But driving late into the night, that's not my speed. Yeah, just drop me a message or a text message or whatnot, and we'll see if we can make some arrangements there and have a nice little chit chat, at least for an hour or two. And then you get to see all the glory that is me. You'll be disappointed, I guarantee it. Hey, it's the Trips. How is good old Canada today? We got a little bit of work doing here, not too much. Get over here here's our pilot. They got a Wendy's in this pilot, which is it's okay. A Baconator is always a, can be a good thing. Hey, Missy, how are you doing? Like I said, we're pretty much done today. It's 4 p.m.
Take the first exit on the right onto Interchange Road.
We came down from a bit northwest of Toledo, Ohio, up in Michigan. Let's see, how are we going to get in this place here? I think we go straight. Yeah, we got to go straight. We got to go straight to get into this parking lot. So like I said, did not get the load till almost noon. Then we had to drive. We had to spend 3 hours driving to get to our shipper. About an hour to load and get all the details swirled away. Let this guy get out and straightened up. This day cab guy, he can get around me here, so we're good. Let's see if we can find a spot. It looks kind of critted. All right, Hogan. Let you do what you got to do. We're gonna turn our flashers on. Too many bobtails in here right now. Let's see if one of these spaces here is actually open. That one's full, that one's full. Bobtails. Let's look up at this one here. All these bobtails in the way. And that one's got a guy sitting all the way at the back. That guy's sitting back. Okay. We may be SOL on finding a parking spot here. Well, may have one up here. Nope, that's got a spot in. Somebody filmed it. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. We may have to go up the road a little bit. Let's see. Let's see, 27 miles, Kirkersville. We've been to Kirkersville before. Over 50 in Fantabulous. How you doing, Miss Lynn? So let's get safely through here without hitting anybody. And all these bobtails taking up all this space in here. Never liked it. Never liked it at all. Enter as next stop, yes. Alright, so we got to drive a little bit later than we'd like. This Target guy, I don't know what he's doing. This Land Air guy running into the trash barrels and everything. Well, at least a quarter of these spots here are taken up with bobtails. You know, no actual trailer attached to them. So we got to go up the road a little bit, which not exactly a bad thing, but you know, we just got to go about 29 miles. We're going to head a little bit more towards Pennsylvania. Oh well, them's the brakes. I would have thought that I would have been able to get in there a little bit more easily, but like I said, a quarter to a third of all the parking spots, you know, had a bobtail in them, or like a moving van or a box van. All right, so we're getting back onto I-70. Eastbound. Now it seems a little strange to be in Ohio and say I'm going to go eastbound to get to Lincoln, Nebraska, but I got 5 loads to do, starting in Ohio, Pennsylvania, back to Ohio, then Kansas, and then Nebraska. So if we got to drive a little bit later, that's just, well, unfortunately, that's just part of what we got to do. Set our cruise at 65 because that's what we're allowed to do. And we can look here at downtown Columbus, Ohio. You need to pay attention to the road there, son. You need to learn how to merge onto the highway. No turn signal, no looking to merge. Busy playing on his phone. Well, got Millersport, then we got Hebron. Yeah, Millersport, Kirkersville, same kind of thing there. So there are 16 parking spots remaining in at that Flying J. There's 140 parking spots, period. So we are going to not worry about reserving a spot. So I'm going to be like 4:45, almost 5 o'clock when we get there. We should have enough time to be able to get a free parking spot. But if I got to pay for one, I'll pay for one. I don't mind. making our way eastbound. And up there is the skyline of Columbus, Ohio. We're going to slow down here a little bit to 55. So that was Columbus, Ohio to our north, or to our northeast, I guess more importantly. And we'll take a look at the load again once we get parked, and we'll look at our general route on the Rand McNally on the GPS to show you what I'm dealing with here. And there's some more of the skyline for you. Columbus, Ohio. Got Cooper Stadium over here to our right. To stay.
2 miles, keep right onto I-70 east toward Wheeling.
We're going to stay on I-70. Because those signs are orange, we're going to get over just to make sure we are in the correct lane. Because who knows what they're doing up here for the construction. All right. It is not too bad of a day. It's about 93 degrees, about, what is that in Celsius? That's about 33 Celsius, I think. I think around 33. It's about 93 degrees, I think. I'm not a metric guy. I'm American, so we don't do that stuff. Yeah, we got to slow down to 45 up here. Construction zone. We'll shift down into 16th gear, which will be a little bit better for 45 miles per hour. Nobody else is going to do 45, even though that's the speed limit. But
keep right onto I-70 east toward Wheeling.
But you know, that's just me. "22 years, huh? Were you out on the old West Coast?" All right, we are not going to be following I-71. It does say north, but it's not going the way we want to go.
Keep right onto I-70 east toward Wheeling.
All right. Oh, really? I was accurate?
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Be surprised what stupid stuff you learn that you never knew you remembered. James Catanese, how are you doing, sir? Fort Indiana. Been through there too many times delivering carpet. Pain in the neck. Alright, we can speed up a little bit here now. Back up to 55 at least. Bring her down into 17th gear. over into a little bit of a slower lane, let all the crazy people get past us. And we got about 20 miles to go. To our stop. Oh well, that's the ultimate goal, you know. You know, some people have aspirations of being a rock star, or you know, a pro football player, or being an astronaut going to the moon. My desires are simple. The first and foremost, not winding up in the hospital. You know, that's right. This trash truck here blew a tire. That's what was on the road here just a moment ago. So we're going out to Kirkersville. We're going out to Millersport, Ohio. We're going to stop there for the night. If anybody saw the cooking live stream last night, you will have saw the potato soup I made. I still have 2 good sized bowls remaining of that. So I'm going to fry up some more chicken, some more bacon, you know, slice up some more green onion, a little bit of that cheddar cheese. I'm going to make me another 2 bowls of that potato soup. And I'm going to eat very well tonight. It is summer, yes. Potato soup's a little bit of a heavier type of dish, more of an autumn or winter dish, but I had a craving. I was able to pick up a box of the soup mix, add a few ingredients, cook it up. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good old Peterbilt. Here's right of my, now this is right off to the right side of my head. This is pretty much my view. People braking when they shouldn't be braking. And that's pretty much my view right here. You know, yeah, the camera's a little bit different than, you know, than the human eye, but that's fairly much, you know, what I get to see every day. Looking out that nice long hood here. Now we should be able to speed up to 65 here. Bring her into 18th gear. Yeah, I'm driving a Peterbilt 389. 2018 model, 18 speed, about 283-inch wheelbase, geared for heavy haul. 48-foot step deck, all steel, heavy haul trailer. Yeah, well, see, I got some kidney beans. I got some I got to pick up some peppers. I have some ground beef. I have the spices. I've been hankering some chili as well, so I might do that this week or this next weekend. A nice piping pot of chili. I got to pick up some Fritos. I got the onion, I got the cheese. So, you know, A bowl of chili wouldn't go too bad for me either. And then I can thicken it up a little bit as well. And I can throw it on some hot dogs and make some good old-fashioned chili dogs. But really after I finish the potato soup tonight, you're lucky you got the old Caterpillar. I mean, if I could get a CN6, I'd be happy. I think that was a great engine. A good CN6 cat. Keep it, working strong. But company truck, we got the Cummins X15 efficiency engine in here, 500 horsepower, about 1,850 pound-feet of torque. It does the job. It does the job.
70 east toward Wheeling.
I like the sound and the performance of a CN6 Caterpillar engine. Everything that I've seen, heard, read, and learned about that engine, that to me is right up there with the best you can really get. Our load has not fallen off the trailer. The trailer hasn't come unhooked from the tractor, so we are A-okay. Now, actually, this place up here, this one I'm going to be stopping at, has a Denny in it. Will keep you alive for a little bit. Not exactly outstanding food in my opinion. I mean, they could do okay, you know, if you get a cook who actually enjoys cooking, is not just some schmuck they hired off the street. But, you know, zero to eat at the dinner. I got the cheese, I got extra onions, I got extra bacon. We're gonna do it last night. Like ciabatta roll. Because I do not remember if there's a water store nearby. If there is, I'll walk over, give me a nice hard, crusty, heavy, chewy kind of bread. And I'll make me some fresh, made on the spot, hot out of the pan, into my soup, croutons. The thing I like about Pilot Flying J, all the free showers I get, you know, since I fill over 1,000 gallons every single month, I get free showers the next month. Plus, I earn a lot of points for fueling which gives me free drinks, free snacks, free food when I want it. So, you know, not too bad. All right, left lane ends up here, so we're gonna go ahead and get over. I really don't want to be close to the on and off ramps and on ramps, preferably, but I'm not going to hold up traffic just because everybody else wants to go a little bit faster. I do my best not to be the biggest jerk in the world. I will be when I try to be a little bit courteous, you know. So, you know, well, see, the thing for me, a good shower every single day. A good shower is the highlight of the day. 2, every week, the highlight of the week is getting the laundry done. Pretty sad, but